And here we go. I was actually like surprised that no one like after the psychic thing, no one like brought the whole thing up about that we were the mastermind again. I guess everyone's in a hurry, so they didn't want to think about it too much. Equalize. So they're going to different things. So moon, emit. Wait, team, dam, emit, moon. Equalize. Like equalize, like in some somehow we get to make letters which like start with an M leading this way and also end in M this way. So maybe the word meet down here for the make letters going this way. So meet, moot, emi. Although tade, tain. Now this doesn't make sense for this way. So these arrows go down to like this way and that way. So meet, then moot. That seems right. Well, moot is not a really big thing in the English language, is it? Just like that point is moot. I don't know if that's actually in a dictionary or not. Just heard its term expression though. So maybe mine or mime. Well, no. We need another M for that, so maybe one of these could be mine. Mine, meat, Pete meat. So so we need to figure out how to exactly make these. What's the thing that goes second there with an M? Omit. Ah, dang. Omit, mon. No, that has to stay there, so M something T. Maybe it goes up to here. Omit. Might? No. Omit. Meat. Meant. Meant? Nah. A is the beginning of everything. Beginning of everything. So A goes right here, down here, adent, time. Oh, time could be one. Time. So time, meant. That actually that works, but this. Adem, Adam, dime, emon, meant. Adam, that works. Okay, Adam, dime, then something around here. Adom, omen. Does that work? Dang. Maybe we can't have two words the same? You can find me 6 times. I can definitely narrow it down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see, makes sense. Adam, dime, omen, meant. So I guess we can't have two of the same words like this. So meant. It definitely seems like it definitely feels like. Wait, omen. Well, that works here too. Wait, dime. There's no other D, so equalize. E. Do these have to be over here? Like there's E like here, N, dit. Well, these don't go. Oh, is that it? Adam, time, omen, mend, omen, time, Adam. Does that equalize? Like equalize on all fronts. There we go. It's probably those puzzles leading down to other rooms are the easiest. Oh, that's new. The door is unlocked with the puzzles dealt with. That feels so weird to look at, the doors being open after the puzzle solved, actually. So weird. Feel free to go ahead, everyone. You got it, sir. I'm not going to let anyone get out from this side. From now on, we need a little organization we want to survive past the time limit. You mean survive or get killed by you one by one? Despite what looks like, I do want to make it out alive, and I also want as many of you to survive as possible. But I'm not against making sacrifices for it. Now go check what's further down this hallway before I lose my patience. Oh boy. And she's off like a rocket. No, she's not. Sabrina shrugged and walked off, figuring this wasn't her problem. Irina and Luxuria accompanied her too, but when Cora began walking away, she just grabbed her wrist. Except you. I have other questions, or rather, I want to try something. Oh no. He's gonna kill us. I wonder what that's all about. Doesn't sound too good. Now put simply, I want you to think about Vidi. You're psychic, and I want you to try and communicate with them. I think that's a little crazy. Okay, I'll do it! She agreed very quickly after reaching for the revolver again. There's no negotiating with him in this state. Jesus. She tried and tried and tried. Thinking about Vidi, but there was no result. Sorry, I can't do it. Maybe he's not dead then. No, like, I don't know if he's psychic, but every time I hear about a dead person, it sort of spoke to me after they died. This isn't a case where I can control it. As long as he, like, since his morals are very stilted, as long as we play into them, as long as we can play into his morals and, like, beliefs, then we'll get out of this. I have an idea then, but I can't do it just yet. Go explore the others. I'll be right back. The way I left her alone, the blonde girl was as dumbfounded as before. I want Keelan to say what's on his mind before the grand events he's orchestrating. Oh boy. The girl progressed to the wing now that Tristille no longer hounded her. Stopping in a corner room, she locked up with the same key she used to open the other one before. To brief cursory check, getting her a meat card which she pocketed in one of her boots, and Cora was startled by Avery suddenly slipping into the room behind her. What's this? It was locked before, wasn't it? I used this key to get in, like earlier. I thought maybe you guys couldn't unlock it. She showed the key to the teacher. Are we gonna get caught for this? We found a key like the two, but they didn't work in these locks. I guess only the A key works. That reminds me, I haven't thanked you for saving me, have I? Oh yeah! And Cora shook her head. It's okay, I don't want anyone to die, but I also don't want anyone to get tricked into dying. It's probably the worst. The worst feeling ever. But still, thank you. It's very embarrassing to rely on you, but because you're much younger than I am, at this point I have no choice, do I? Everyone looks to the teacher for support, but so very few understand that she's in the same boat that everyone else. It's easy for me to get things I want at my age. I'm older, more experienced, more knowledgeable. But here I'm stuck, vulnerable, fighting against impending doom. The same as you all. So thanks for helping me. If you need my help later, I'll definitely lend it. I don't know how genuine that is, but it seems genuine enough. I can't see her lying like that because, like she said herself, her life was saved. So... oh boy. We don't have anything else or anyone else, so... oh boy. Down you go. Oh, thanks. The first thing I need is probably more me cards. Scouring the rooms next to this one, I found one. Maybe the classrooms here will have some. Okay, I'll go check them too. Let's meet back at the doors. I was thinking we were gonna, like, lock ourselves in this room again and, like, helm hack. And Cora agreed in two-part ways. All these new backgrounds are so weird now. Does it continue on the flow chart? Oh boy. This definitely seemed like it. And Cora agreed in the two-part ways. However, there was only one hallway linked inward. So Cora left the corner room. She walked in the same direction as Averita, despite the two of them having given their farewells. Yay, awkwardness. This is terribly awkward. The two of them acted as if they didn't notice they were walking close to each other. Ira took the opportunity and slipped into the first nearby classroom, giving some surprising Cora after having to sustain the awkwardness. For the bear-themed helmet wearer, the destination was simple: the other corner room. All the corner rooms contained a meat card for all. There was only one room then left to investigate. Looking into the nearby classrooms, and Cora noticed her was searching the one. Another was being searched by Luxuria. Past them, she right to the corner along the door. Now another wing. Now instead she looked around and in much the same general location the other two. Cora found a meat card once again, like landing on the banister of the staircase? Or like down here on the benches like over here. That makes 3. With 5 people remaining, we're almost there. After leaving the corner, Cora bumped back into the one she hadn't spoke with for a while now. Yeah, we're getting new backgrounds. Mr. B and Luxury were both right outside. Did you find anything? We couldn't unlock these doors, so how did you manage it? I think that's the key. Look, the teeth look like a letter, like the ones we found in the deduction rooms. How do you figure out exactly like which letter goes to which door? Doesn't seem like the doors have any markers on them. Cora still had the A key clutched in her hand. That's right. I found a meat cart inside, and the other one had one too. So that's 2, and Ava had one from earlier too, huh? That means our total was 17 before the vote. We found one more. Wait, are you saying that Nvidia never found a meat card? Wait, didn't he wasn't he like in a? No, I can't be right. It wasn't like a. We were the only 3-person group. Everyone was groups of 2. So if everyone didn't have 2 meat cards, that's weird. We found one more. That means we can almost do the next vote without even exploring any of these puzzle rooms yet. Are we all agreed on who to vote for? A small silence settled among the group. It was clear they were going to vote for next. Trustee was far too problematic to be left alive. Oh boy. Death's needed soon. It's around the 45 minutes mark. The hour's coming. I doubt we will ever be able to vote for Tia down this route, so yeah, no. Right. We need to catch back with the others and see what our haul was. There are some rooms left here too. I'll take care of them, whatever. The very second you have a gun here and there's a vote coming up, you just basically sealed your own fate unless you help everyone gather the cards and then based on what people say, they'll shoot dead. Make the hours continue to go along. Or you just shoot 2 more people right now. That'd be the end of the game, wouldn't it? I'll take care of them, whatever. You two run off the others and consolidate the cards. And I was also thinking that after the second vote happened, like, since we always kept dying then, like, when the center column be like, you know, open up, or we have to get all the keys. I think there was a hexagon, so we need 6 of the keys? Was it like the first 3 rooms, then that next 3 rooms? So we couldn't open it then? So we need 3 more keys based on these puzzle rooms? Maybe there's 2 more. You two run off the others and to consolidate the cards. So either right now we're going to be shot dead, or we're making the puzzle room and like getting down to another route. What says you won't keep 1 or 2 yourself? You crazy or what? We only need 5, and we already have 4 right now. Not only that, but we're running out of time soon. Just go. I don't have time or desire to conceal anything at this point. Hear you on that. Since Ruby seemed like she wasn't messing around, and Cora and Luxury agreed to leave. Now alone, they walked through the hallway. Oh! Out of nowhere, Luxury pulled in Cora over into a side room and closed the door. Okay, hi, are you gonna kill us? What's this all about? I wanted to have a little talk. There's something I've been meaning to tell you and all. As before, I wanted to thank you for saving my life. Will's manipulation could have gotten me killed too. And Cora shrugged as though she wasn't too concerned. Seeing the nice little girl was just as much a thing she was aiming to do than saving Ivrea too. It's all good, don't worry. Did you have something else in your mind? Luxury hesitated. It's about Triss. He's clearly dangerous. What should we do? I don't think he'd go willingly to a vote like this. If Eric comes by, he'll probably shoot someone in the group. But I don't think we can feasibly take him down either, unless it's by surprise. Yeah, at this point, I doubt he'll he'll go to the next vote willingly, based on how things are going. It's weird. Why would you have the gun entirely? Why would you, like, reveal your ace up your sleeve so quickly? Strange. I'm super concerned. On one hand, Cora wanted to get rid of him. The other, he could be a great tool to figure out what Cora wanted to figure out. So we can get Triss down this route too? If she'd only let him go down onto the trail, he could do all the work for her. We don't have a choice then. We'll have to have him make a choice. What do you mean? When the time flips to the next hour, we'll die. That means he'll look for the most promising and easiest target to kill. We can use that to our advantage. Cora explained her plan to Luxuria. The gist of it was to have the guy make a choice between 2 targets. While he's unsure, Cora would jump him and take the revolver from him. If we slam him in the helmet, he'll completely lose balance and focus. We might even black out. He might even black out. In that moment, I need you, Ava, and Sir B to grab him and carry him over to the vote booth. Then we have to get him stuck there so we can vote. That might work. There was a slight reticence in Luxuria's words. And Cora reassured her, understanding what she was afraid of. I don't think it's going to end well. But don't worry, you won't be target. I think Triss is very focused on the idea that Bia is still a danger, so I'll lure him over while Bia is still busy. I'll do something to look threatening. That's when he'll be confused. If I time it right when Sir Bia comes out, he won't know what to do. That's when you come behind him and give him a good smack. With what? Are you just gonna smack him like, just slap across the back of the head? Bad. Bad. You think I can do it? It also works if we get able to do it, I guess, but you have a good spot from here. Okay, I think it'll work. Yeah, I'm a lot more confident now. She looked like she was pumping herself to pull it off, and Cora thought about it for a moment longer. You should stay in this classroom. Just peek out when we're going to pass by, and then you can get him at my signal. I'll make a V with my fingers, okay? Be sure to get him on the helmet. The resonance from it is insane and could easily knock someone out. Yeah, we experienced that too, and almost Sir B almost did as well. Or maybe she did, and she just like, Jesus. Got it. And Cora sneaked back out of the classroom to go meet with Triss. There was no time to waste while Sir B was still busy, or else she'd missed her window. And gonna assume he gets shot. And Cora came back with him after explaining the situation. She made up a lie about how Sir B was dangerous and she was growing increasingly erratic. I'll take care of her. Now that the boy had given himself a self-imposed peacemaking mission, oh boy, I don't think he's gonna take that on. Well, maybe since we have the whole psychic thing, he's more willing to listen to us. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It was easy to get him on the warpath. And Cora led him to the hallway where Sir B was still searching. We stopped near the entrance of the classroom. The entrance to that class specifically. Let's hope Luxury is ready. Things happened very fast following that. First, Sir B came out of the classroom, which startled Cora. Even though the rabbit had been much further away before, and Cora failed to account for the fact she might move classrooms. Oh no. Miss Maria jumped back, causing her to step onto Avery's feet. Just come out of another classroom behind Cora. Thankfully, teacher didn't cause a ruckus, but she did grab the girl so she wouldn't fall. You okay, Cora? She knows Sir B was out. Oh, Bia's here! Calling out the rabbit's presence, the woman caused Triss to turn around with his gun, taking out, or was aimed right at Sir Bia. Oh god. Oh, this wasn't part of the plan. Now there's no one to take out Triss. And Cora looked at the two of them. Sir Bia stared back at Triss, just to pull the trigger without any questions. It made sense. The timer was coming onto the hour. They only had one more minute to get another death. What the fuck is happening? Cora only had a split moment to act. She could let things take the course and leave Sir Bia to die, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing since she was one of the weakest links in the group. Or she could shove the girl out of the way to fully protect her. So, and Cora... This is gonna... Let's just do this. And Cora to act. This wasn't the real plan. The real plan was against Triss, not Sir Bia. She moved forward all of a sudden, taking the rabbit thing girl away with the gun. What? With that tackle, and Cora successfully saved Sir Bia's life. And yet, the bullet Triss shot lodged itself in Luxurious helmet instead. Whoa, what? Which caused her to almost immediately crumple down to the ground. The smaller girl had been standing behind the rabbit. Oh, Jesus. An explosion came from that body as the helmet disintegrated, taking with the girl's head and knocking everyone back. Can be described as morbid. The more result of a Cora's choice. Jesus, wait, why were you behind? Ah! And Cora and Sir Bia both didn't react to it, understand what had just happened. For a second, and Cora was shut off from Sir Bia. What the hell is happening? Just he couldn't understand, taken back by the strange development. This caused him to drop his guard only for a little bit too much. Thus, Cora leaped from Sir Bia right into his legs. If Rita had taken a step back, and she was now watching as a bare-themed girl would knock the male down to his back, causing him to smack into the floor. You see that act knocked him out, and Cora got the revolver as planned. That could have been less messy. Oh god, she's dead. At least we got a death now. It was a pretty big loss, manner of speaking. When Cora stood up, her gaze, through the helmet's cameras, were fixed upon the corpse of the sweet, small girl. The body would haunt her thoughts for the next hours, perhaps even days or weeks. It was a thing, like our person. She then looked at the group and shuttled the gun to her right boot to use as a holster. No pockets on. Maybe the outfit might have been a mistake. Yeah. Next almost were spent in silence as everyone calmed down from their altercation. But then it was already 5 past the hour. They only had 55 more minutes before the entire complex would explode. So, I think our very first thing to do is, just to make sure we don't get voted off is, get rid of the bullets right now. You only had 55 more minutes before the entire complex would explode. Okay, boy, oh boy. I wanted to avoid this. And Cora really made her regrets known. She came to sit down against the wall, closing her legs to her chest and holding them with her arms. I guess no matter what I do, I always end up with a big mess, huh? It's not really that bad. Now, how is this split gonna work with only 4 participants? One of which is unconscious. What a waste. At least this deals with one issue, namely the required amount of meat cards. Oh boy, that's one way to look at it. She watched forward to pill for the one Luxuria had. At the same moment, she also took the strange ornate key a smaller girl also held. Is the problem the dead a little tasteless? I don't think she cares anymore. Besides, we don't have a choice, Miss Proper. If we don't get these things, we're done. And Core didn't care. What now? Unless it's the answer that I thought. The 5th figure made itself known. What? Hey look, your boyfriend's back. Viddy? Someone came... Did you two lie? Does this make any sense, though? Don't tell me it was the 9th person all along if it was the traitor. He arrived, pausing a moment as he noticed the unconscious Tia. Resumed his walk towards the group. It seemed as though he judged no matter what happened, there was none to waste, and he was right. Yes, that's me. No questions, though. Okay. I don't have the time to answer anything. We don't have the time, that is. The clock is ticking, and we need to get to finish these rooms. So you're back alive? Where have you been? I said no questions. What? Alright, fine. I'll give a few pointers about what I've been up to. I have a meat card still, I'm not dead. The room was separated from the others. It's used to this place, probably. No, it doesn't work yet. We need all those 9 strange keys. How many meat cards do we have now? Total 1, is that correct? Counting this one I found in the strange room too. There's a real oddity to the circumstances of that room. So we had to have all the keys and all the cards to get out of here. What was that whole... Why was that whole phone... Oh, no, what was that whole call? Like, you know, with me? About someone going out of bounds and dying? Was it just a fluke? What? Something going wrong with the system? I couldn't see through his helmet. Because he was too far away? Or was like this other person? Strange. Kind of when I found the storage room, strange room 2, which is a real oddity to the circumstances of that room. And Coronado, he went on in a thoughtful spiel. Besides, Sir B was definitely holding back from hounding him. Yeah. If we'd been back 5 hours ago, Sir B would definitely fall into a fit of rage. Good for her that she can hold back so easily now. So we really need to sell these rooms too. Something's wrong still. You made the count of the meat cards. Yes, you're correct. We're still so far off the count of the meat cards that we have to collect. And we only have this section and 1 hour left. I'm thinking back to the choice of maybe shoving Sir B out of the way. Because I can imagine, like, even then, like, that's so bad to think about. We, like, lied to, like, almost, like, get Sir B shot, and if we didn't do anything, like, just let it happen. I can just imagine Sir B just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, maybe reveal, like, you know, the whole lie was false. It's incapacity. Oh, things are gonna go worse from here. Or that other choice leads down to another path where she dies instead? Seems like almost all the troublemakers of the groups are gone, though, apparently. Well, except for Triss, but he's unconscious, so we have a gun, so that's all right now. Oh, boy. And Viddy had a message for us in the other timeline, the other branch. I couldn't hear it. And Ira came in back alive. Wait, is it just because Ira went out of bounds? Everyone got the message and they couldn't find him, so they just assumed he was dead and he's back alive? That could make sense, actually. You mean with the count of meat cards? Yes, you're correct. We're so far off the count of meat cards that we have to collect. And we only have this section and 1 hour left. No, less than an hour. I hate to admit it, but Viddy's right. We have no time for this, and I don't want to panic and die. Correct all of that. I think we should hurry and solve the next rooms as soon as possible. We're almost 10 past the hour. What are our teams looking like? Electricity is still unconscious. They had a divide without his input. They no longer had the luxury grouping with multiple people. Even if it was awake, they'd have to send someone alone. The real question was, who? I should go alone. Ava and Bia, you're fairly smart. Well, more for Ava than Bia. This cost him some points as Sir Bia was with a bitch of a storm again. Yet he continued with his complete disregard for her. So you two should be grouped with someone who's more on level with the solving of these rooms. I'm confident I can take on one of those rooms alone. Really. And Cora didn't feel like that was a good idea. If anything, she was the one who could do this, not him. It would be a lot easier if I could do it on my own. I already know the answers and all. Well, yeah. I refuse. I'm going alone. Are you sure? Because if that's the case, then I'll go with Ava. Are you insane? This fucker wanted to kill me! She pushed the horse-themed boy's body with the tip of her foot. Going with him is like asking for a death sentence. No, he won't harm you. I'm pretty sure of that. He doesn't have the revolver you used to kill Lux anymore, right? How do you know that? Oh. Wait, how did you know he had a gun in the first place? Or just because you just... Oh, yeah, you're in the room with him, weren't you? But how'd you know about Luxuria? Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking back to when he's like, pulled the hostage situation with Luxuria at Temple Point. But Luxuria's dead right there, so maybe that's it. Hold on, let me see again. Oh, okay, I misread that then. Okay, you used to kill Lugs, okay. So everything's lining up, okay. How do you know that? I heard the gunshot was coming over. You probably wouldn't have shot Lux, so it had to be him. And seeing how he's unconscious, and you the revolver in your boot now, I guess it's not that hard to put together. Okay, fine. That makes sense. As an added bonus with this setup, we also keep Cora alone. No offense, but I bet others might feel uncomfortable if they were in the room with someone who had a revolver ready to fire at a moment's notice. Yeah, probably. Ah, I see. There's a logic behind her going alone this time, then. There's no way Cora would leave the revolver to anybody, so this was the simplest solution. In the end, it was agreed the teams would go the way NVIDIA suggested. The timer's finally finished, reached 10 minutes mark past the hour. 50 minutes had remained. Okay. What about this guy? Are we just gonna drag him into a puzzle room? Oh boy. Am I supposed to pull this lard ass all over my own? I am not a lard ass. Don't worry, you are in our heart of hearts. The boy came away, slowly pulling himself up. Immediately, everyone stood on their guards. No one made any movement to help him. Don't worry. I can see when I'm outmatched. I'm not gonna be meditating for peace anymore. You said you'll all be playing this against me for a while now. That's not... Shut it, save it for later. But yeah, I will trust you for this room. After it, we need to have a long talk. Kirby looked a little annoyed. Her closer expression, she seemed more awkward than annoyed. Like she didn't know what to say or do. Or can I imagine like he's gonna talk about like the whole increasing erratic thing. Oh boy. The first for her. Let's go then, Triss. So, oh boy. Still 2 more people to kill off. Oh boy, and both of them are down to you two. Jeez. Let's go then, Triss. The two of them walked to the corner, then vanished to take the room furthest away. Avery and Nvidia looked at each other, then at both rooms accessible close by. Which one do you want? Doesn't matter. I wonder if, like, are we really just gonna get a room with absolutely no one? Are we just gonna skip over it, or are we just gonna solve it by our own self? Doesn't really matter. I wonder if we're skipping over it, we're just solving it, even though we're not doing it, we're not searching the room just to figure things out. Maybe we like keep a facade and like say like we've been there a while, so we're fake searching around. It apparently didn't matter. The two of them waved goodbye to Encore and vanished inside the one slightly further away. Results of Encore, the closest one. After casting another glance inside of the doorway while Luxuria's body was visible, Encore went towards the other room. Alone, for once. That's new. These things will be infinitely simpler now. I won't need to hide. Oh, whoa. Very Egyptian themed, or that's probably just because it looks like sand. And of course that's the room. She didn't wait for the talk with me, or looking around. The room was a little strange, as thin as a few spots of light, a little reminiscent of a square. For some reason, Encore thought of stars too. Before she could explore much of anything, her vision shut down. The door locked at the same moment, trapping the girl and preventing her escape until she locked it again. Welcome to the stars. The stars, you say? Hold the drop on the pretenses, shall we? And Cora, since you're here alone, this is your penultimate test. Wait, this isn't what I recorded. In this room, you'll have to solve something that's very important to you. You don't know it yet, but it is of the almost vital importance. The question for you is, what are the keys? You can think of the answer by mulling it over, or you can solve the room. Well, the answer should be simple if you think about it. Solving this room will safeguard the future itself. I don't need to tell you what happens if you break the tunnel, but I will anyway. You'll die, much like the rest of them. There will be no surrendering of rights. You will merely completely and irrevocably die. If all goes well, this is the last time I will be contacting you like this. Everything has been built to lead to this moment. So these aren't recorded? What the fuck? Don't disappoint me. We now have reached a 50% chance of success. I'll see you later. This isn't what was prepared. Someone tampered with the setting, and there's no doubt about it by now. If there even was any left, there's a usurper somewhere. Is it the traitor or someone else? That was really strange. But I guess I had no choice. What are the keys? I looked in a long room and contained a strange table. The core molded over. After only a minute, she decided to instead investigate the room. There's no helping it. This time, I'll need to invest myself much more. Someone's usurped me. I don't like that. Not one bit.